Oh, the ambulance drivers are just gonna hate this. Absolutely, you've totally blocked this guy in. Oh, this is great. I love it. I love everything about it. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Project Hospital here in Dave's awesome healthy clinic for people who have boo-boos and sit around waiting for us to get to them. Looks like Mary's been waiting a very, very long time over here. Yeah, you're over here in the ward, and we don't have enough nurses to transport you. It looks like our budget cuts are kind of coming back to bite us here. So we did a bit of a round of layoffs recently, and we laid off a lot of night staff. Now that's helping the old budget numbers, but it's not helping Mary. Now Mary is uninsured, so I'm not sure how much attention we're going to give to Mary, much like a real hospital, but we'll see what we can do for you. Get me to management, get me to general surgery, that's where you are, and then where is our nurses station around here? Yeah, that's over here, and we are indeed a little bit shy on night nurses. In fact, we've only got one. All right, here's what I'm going to do for you, Mary. I'm going to hire some sort of low-level nurse here. Doesn't really matter. I honestly just want the cheapest person around. 198 on Elizabeth. Ooh, 109 on Susan. Yeah, you're basically just starting nursing school, aren't you? Okay, let's get you in there. And then, no, come here, Susan. You are going to just do transport. That's it. You are just going to wheel people around. Specifically Mary, if you could get to her quickly, because she's whining about things. You're just going to do patient transfers. $100. I think we can probably handle that, I hope. Okay, there she is. Susan's off. Susan's running. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Was that Mary? That's not Mary. That's James. I specifically asked you to get Mary. All right, well, James has probably been waiting a while, too. When you're done with James, can you go back in and get Mary? She's in the other ward, please. Oh, yeah, I think we're making a move on Mary here. Yep, there we go. We got Mary in a wheelchair. Susan is working hard for that $109 a night. I appreciate that, Susan. You're going downstairs with Mary. Okay, that should solve Mary's problem, hopefully, unless she has another little flummox somewhere. Now what? What do our numbers look like these days? We had a lot of problems with budget. Obviously, we're in a new day, so nothing really to be revealed there. Yesterday, we were down, but we built... Oh, Charles, what is your problem? Charles, just go live over there for a second, could you? I'm talking about budgetary concerns here, Charles. I can't deal with you. So we were down, but we built almost $40,000 worth of stuff. We were technically up for the day. We were technically profitable. All right, Charles, where are you? Where are you? Have you been coded? Okay, don't come whining to me unless you've been coded. All right, we got a bunch of people going over to deal with Charles. I feel we don't have enough people at night. I think my budget cuts are a bit of a hit around here, and we may have to start reinvesting in staff members. So you're being moved over to the ICU. Sounds like a good place for you to be. Looks like you've been punched in the chest there. You got a lung contusion. This is a tough town, Charles. If you can't keep up, don't come whining to us at Dave's Awesome Healthy Clinic for people who have boo-boos and got in a bar fight and got punched in the chest. Okay, we seem to have stabilized Charles. Charles, I don't know how many times you've collapsed recently, but I'm looking for 3. 3's my goal, man. If you could go down 3 times and not die, that would be fantastic. Speaking of little mini quests that we have to do, we're not doing control doctors in resident mode anytime in the near future. Doctor mode just freaked me out in intern mode. Never mind in resident mode, when I'm sure I'm just going to be guessing at what people's problems are. Oh, the ambulance is here. Oh, that's fun. Hang on. I want to see what your problem is. You're fun. Come here. You have... Oh, my God. Really, dude? A splenopancreatic laceration or a What is your problem, man? What kind of fight did you get in? An object pierces the body and tears the liver and spleen simultaneously. Holy moly, John. What is going on in this town? And this one could be, okay, tears the pancreas and the spleen simultaneously. Wow, dude. What kind of town do we live in here? All right, you should definitely get in the ICU, man. Oh, Charles. A different Charles, though, unless you shaved your beard. I don't know if we offer barber services here. You have gallstones. Okay. Well, you appear to have been coded. I think somebody has no. Sorry, I accidentally took you off code there, Charles. I'm not a very good doctor, but somebody will probably be along to deal with you. Yeah, it looks like we're doing some things there. Was that Charles? Yeah, Charles, you're fine, man. You're totally fine. I mean, he's not fine. He's got septic shock. It's a life-threatening complication. So, you're not fine, Charles. You're not fine. Now, somebody in the comments did say we really should get a nighttime surgery team. That's kind of part. Oh, there's my stabbing victim there. Yeah, John, wow, dude. Wow, you are rough. So somebody did say we should get a nighttime surgery team going. I do want to look at that. My goodness, that's going to be a lot of wages, though. That's going to be probably a couple of thousand minimum in wages. That's a lot of money just for patching up John here after he got in a fight. It's kind of on you, man, isn't it? How does the other guy look? Is the other guy coming to the hospital? I love the look on John's face, too. He's got this look like, what the heck happened to me tonight? Oh, he is just like, I've been stabbed in the pancreas. I got up, I went to the store to get a carton of milk, and all of a sudden I've been stabbed in the pancreas, and I'm in Dave's Awesome Healthy Clinic for people who have boo-boos, and I have a big boo-boo here. Okay, so back to the thought of insurance companies around here, which I was kind of beginning to think about. So we went back to uninsured, because we're trying to just finish out their little things here. Got to treat 80 patients. That is a lot. Now, we've done 70, I think, but 80 is a heck of a lot. We're only getting 90 total, so we're going to have to almost fix all of them. I mean, we can afford to lose one or two. I mean, if a couple of deaths happen, a couple of deaths happen, but we can't afford to lose too many of them. I'm kind of thinking about going back to cheapo care, just so I can nail out their purchase 3 ambulances. We've already got 2. The problem with that, too many patients are on the way to pharmacy. Okay, you know what? Pharmacy will sort itself out because they just tear through those lines. Pharmacy moves very, very quickly. I'm not going to put too much effort into that one as much as I love pharmacy, and I do. But we could look at putting a second workstation down in our first pharmacy. Not that one. That's already got 2. Insurance info. Just go over there for a quick sec, would you? Where's my other pharmacy? Wow, this place is getting big. This place is just getting so big. There it is, over there. You know what? There are actually quite a few people waiting here. Yeah, and it looks like the pharmacist is on break. Okay, you guys there, I mean, you're all shivering and shaking. You desperately need whatever medication we're going to give you. I'll be with you in a sec. Don't worry, I have it in pause mode. You're not going to collapse or anything, I don't think. So going back to cheapo care, that would cut the number of people that we're getting every day because they only send us 10 people. But we could easily get another ambulance. I can afford it. And what have we learned about ambulance? If the going gets tough, sell them. But I can at least knock out their little quest there. And I think, I'm going back in my memory here to try to remember what comment said, I think we need 3 ambulances to even start this one for Protect Care, which is successfully finishing 3 accident events. I don't think we're getting those accident events until we have 3 ambulances. So we may look at maybe, Oopsie Core gives us 135% of the money. That is so good. But I'm not doing that anytime in the near future. Okay, let me sort out pharmacy, and then I'm going to come back to that. So go to, where's that? Admin, right? Let's get another daytime pharmacist in here. Who's cheap but good? That would be my ideal if we can get both of those done. 411 on Chris, and he's stunningly good at biochemistry. Not so good at pharmacy, though, actually. Joseph, you're 362. You're 42% on pharmacy. You've almost got a 50-50 shot of giving people the right medication. So, now wait a minute. Is that a night shift, though, that I'm hiring for? That's a night shift. Dave, you need to put a second workstation down first, don't you? Okay, so a chair, and then you need a PC of some sort. There we go. Just a regular PC, please. That can go in there. Okay, there's my second workstation. Go back to management. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's get a daytime pharmacist in here. Yeah, Joe, you're looking pretty good, all things considered. Again, about a 50-50 shot to give people the right medication. So you're in. Hopefully that will alleviate a little bit of this. Whoa, well, lady, you can't come in the back room there. There's high-grade narcotics in there. What? Oh, I don't have a window here. All right, you know what? It's fine. Just come in the back room. Just take whatever you want. Honor system around the pharmacy. Now, John's having a bit of a flummox here. Yeah, John's on the floor. John's on the floor. Oh, we got John. No, we've dealt with John. I mean, largely, he's still probably dying, but we've kind of dealt with John. John's going to be fine. Where are we moving John? ICU? Oh, no, the little trauma center place. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for him. We haven't actually figured out what's wrong with him. He could have Crohn's disease. He could have amoebas living inside of him. This little fish thing, I'm not even 100% sure what that's all about. You have excessive flatulence. I'd crack a window in this trauma center if I were you. Now, if nobody else needs my attention in the near future, I'd like to get back to the idea of insurance companies. Now, this is, so bad to be going back to cheapo care. But we've done 9 out of 11 of the things, and I can knock off the 10th one right now by just buying that extra ambulance. I am going to, this is terrible, this is a really bad idea, but I'm not doing this controlled doctors thing anytime in the near future. Because I like building things more than I like telling people what's wrong with them. Speaking of which, what's wrong with you? Insurance companies, go over there. You have a hepatosplenic... Oh, you're John! Oh, John, I'm glad we got to you. Yeah, you're the guy who got in a knife fight. Oh, I'm glad you're okay. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. We seem to have done a lot of things to you. Okay, yeah, we were doing... we're going to do some surgery on you. That's probably for the best. We should probably dig out the knife. And, oh, we're nodding wisely. Oh, we've already done the surgery. Yeah, you're getting the nodding wisely treatment. That's how we finish all of our surgeries. We stand over you and nod wisely. All right, back to insurance companies. I'm going to go cover up John here just in case, things happen like he dies. All right. I don't really want to do this because I want their 135% and I want their 21 people. Here's how this is going to go down. We're going to take you out. We're going to put you in. And I'm going to go buy another ambulance. And that's very... Oh, there goes one of my ambulances. Yay! Flashing lights. Woo, 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 woo. We're going to bring you back to the awesome healthy clinic. And I'm going to buy another one. Oh, dear. Okay, here we go. Oh, I should think about the helicopter at some point. It's $86,000. I'm not thinking about it today. But I should think about a helicopter. Then we can go woo, 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 but we'll be flying. It'll be even cooler. I'm going to go American on this ambulance, I think. And I'm going to park them... I'm going to park them like that so neither one can get out of here. That'll be good. Oh, the ambulance drivers are just going to hate this. Absolutely. You've totally blocked this guy in. Oh, this is great. I love it. I love everything about it. Right, we've done your thing. What's your next thing? What do we do now for you? No, go away, and go away. Treat 30 patients per day at emergency. We can probably do that if we're going to get enough patients at emergency. Go, show me admin-y stuff here. Show me emergency. All right, so I've got a bunch of doctor's offices. I think I have 5 or 6 of those. We might be able to do that. Maybe. Let's see how that breaks down. Let's see what our numbers are like. I might have to put some more cleaning staff on too. There's quite a bit of blood around here. Like not a small amount. I mean, this poor lady's doing the very best she can, but there is a lot of blood. A lot of blood around here. Okay. Now, if nobody's going to have a flummox in the near future, we can actually get back to work here. You just have a simple microwave burn. You're in the wrong place, dude. You should go to traumatology. Are you going to traumatology? Where are you going now, Chief? What are you doing? Oh, you're doing biopsy testing. Yeah, no, we pretty much already know what's wrong with you. You just need burn management. I'm going to transfer you to traumatology. And I'm going to go say you should get some burn management in there. And get some NSAID, CBA somethings. What's James's problem? James, what is your problem? Wow, you could have a lot of things, James. Ambiguous results. You ain't lying. You might have blepharitis. What have we done for you? You're up in neurology. Okay. I could take a shot at it, James. I don't really know. I'm no doctor. We've proved that before. Got eye pains, red eyes, photophobia. You might be a vampire. Okay, blurred vision. You might just be hammered. Maybe you were the other guy in the bar fight. I don't know. And are we doing a basic visual test? We'd like to do an angiography. Technologist unavailable. Okay, is that something that we're missing up in neurology? Hang on. Oh, no time for that. John's got an issue. You could have TB. Or the intestinal Nefertiti thing, or celiac disease. Okay, you got a little variety pack here, don't you? Okay, well, somebody will deal with you. I've coded you. Code blue on you. Morse code, I don't know. Yeah, John's collapsing. Yeah, we're moving him to emergency. That's probably for the best. Now, and John here has got a problem too, a severe thermal burn. Why are you over... Oh, you're in the ICU. Okay, no, that does make sense, yeah. What with you collapsing and whatnot. You should really go to traumatology, dude. We've got burn management. We could totally hook you up with some burn management. Yeah, you got to go to the ICU first, though. And then hopefully somebody else will transfer you over. I don't really have time to be clicking on all of you and transferring you to the right departments. I expect you to know where you're going when you come in the door. I mean, we have like no receptionists left because I fired all of them. You've been shot. Right. Richard's been shot. Okay. We again live in a post-apocalyptic wasteland in this hospital. Right. What are we doing for you? Should we be coding you? I'm just gonna code you for good measure. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but you know what? Throw a code on the dude. It's cool. Now, in the meantime, two things. What can I do to get up to 80 patients? It means I need more people coming in, and we need to get through them quicker. And we all know, after opening up neurology immediately started... Kate, what is your problem? Do I look like I have time for this, Kate? You have pleurisy. Well, go cope, Kate. I can't even with you. Somebody code this woman. Get her out of my face. I'm doing important admin-y things. So we know that after opening neurology immediately started whining that there is no hospitalization in neurology. They are, in fact, correct. There is no hospitalization in neurology, but that's going to keep popping up. What, Mark? What? What do you want? What do you want, actually? What is the thing that you want? You want this angiography thing, too. Okay, you know what? You're the second person to complain about this. You look like Freddie Mercury at 80. I don't know what's going on with that. What? Kate? What? Just, I can't with you, Kate. I have to slam it into pause mode, because Kate's just made me very upset about things. Okay, let's deal with this angiography thing. This seems to be a thing that is critically important to neurology that apparently we don't have. So go to this and go to neurology. Do you have an angiography whoozimic what's it in here? Okay, is like cardiography the same as angiography? I feel they're related. I don't know why I feel that, but I feel that they're related. Is this a thing that I'm supposed to be putting up? I know we did the neuro exam thing because we had that vampire the last time. And we've neuro-examined him. I don't see anything here that specifically says angiography, but I'm willing to give it a shot. What is this, 4,500? It's pretty cheap, all things considered. Are you sure I haven't put one of these up before? Because I'm not making duplicates up here for you people. No, that was the I think that was the yeah, that's the thing that we examined the vampire with, because there's your little eye thing, and that is the neuro exam, right? Yep, so that is the neuro exam. Let's give it a shot on cardiography and see if that kind of flies. I'm going to have to redesign all of my corridors. This is most distressing. I could slide that in here, or I could just, well, no, I want to save that room in case we need a third neurology doctor. That's probably a thing we're going to need. So how about we did it over here? That'll fit in nicely, and I can still keep my corridors wrapping around there. It is, at the end of the day, all about the corridors here. Now, do you need people in there? Yeah, you need a technologist of some sort. Okay. Well, what do you do for a living, Dana, if indeed that is your real name? Cardiotech or neurologist? Well, we want a cardiotech, definitely. How are you at cardiology? Like 40%. Yeah, you're not terrible. You're not as bad as Robert. Robert barely can spell cardiology. 39, 36. Yeah, you're all kind of the same. Okay, then who's cheap? 332. Yeah, you're in, John. And John immediately starts playing solitaire. Thanks, John. Really appreciate your contribution to the awesome healthy clinic for people who have boo-boos and apparently are paying people to play solitaire. Kate, get out of my hospital. I can't with you, Kate. I can't with you. Oh, stab victim John is having a bit of an issue over here. Where are you, man? You're in bed, dude. Chill. We patched you up. We did a lot of things to you. We're doing more things to you. We're going to give you some blood. And oh, I did a thing. Oh, there's my 30 patients at emergency. And they'll give us some more. Okay, I'm really kind of focused on John right now. But trust me, insurance companies are far more important than John is. Just like any real hospital. Foreign object removal. Oh, if only the stories could be told. And then, yeah, we've got you. You're fine, man. You're fine, dude. Just do your thing, man. Okay, objective completed. Right. And they're going to give us more patients. Okay. No, I know about John. Thank you. What is the next thing? What do we got to do here? 90 prestige at the end of the day at emergency. Ooh, that's going to be a little rough. I'll see what I can put together for you. Oh, John's going to another hospital. John, that's not very fun of you. I'm trying to get a prestige rating here. I believe that means I need to actually treat people. Wow, there's a lot of blood. Okay. Emergency department. Thank you. Emergency, not neurology. Show me one of my cleaning closets, please. Yeah, there's one right there. Why is there no workstations assigned to that? Are you not an emergency? You're probably not an emergency. Oh, you might be... Are you traumatology? I don't know. Oh, no, you're ICU cleaning closet. Okay. Well, that's a lot of blood. I'll just put someone in there. They'll figure it out. It'll be fine. These guys are relatively inexpensive. See, I do a round of layoffs and I get to start hiring everyone back. Yeah, you're fine, Chris. It's probably your first job. Anyway, just go push a mop around, would you, kid? All right, let me get back up to neurology because while I've got some money, I'd like to begin addressing the hospitalization issue because that's just going to keep coming up over and over and over again. Let's get some basic building done here. Just give me regular old walls, please. How about this corridor came along here like this, and then 1, 2 out, down to here, and then give me, this is going to be a somewhat smaller corridor than I traditionally like to have, but here we are. And you know what, let's just take the whole thing way over here, and then we can line up some, in fact, actually, that's a great spot for the hospitalization stuff. All right, my floors have to be my floors, otherwise none of this comes together. All of that, and then all of that, and then a little bit more down here. Now, obviously, I'm going to need to take down some walls, Mr. Gorbachev, so that people can get from A to B. So that no, take down walls, please, just like I said. There we go. Okay, and then another one over there. Alrighty. Now, let me look at that. Let me just look at that. This will definitely be another doctor's office for neurology. I'm not sure quite when. Let me fix my wall there. Not sure quite when, but it's a really good spot for one. You know what? While I'm on the wall issue, let's just get some of these taken care of. Okay. And I didn't hear any whining from Dude about the angiography thing, so I'm kind of just assuming that was the right thing to do for him. Where did I actually put that? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, with the guy playing solitaire. Okay, so I'm going to assume that that was the correct thing to do because nobody popped up and said, I'm going to another hospital because you don't have angiography. Ah, we're doing more surgery. What is your problem? Abdominal shattered wound. Oh, dear. 10K to get you out the door, though. Okay, like, focus on Richard. Big focus on Richard. Let's make sure Richard is very, very happy around here. We're doing lots and lots of things to Richard. Many, many things are happening to Richard. Oh, no, I thought he was dead. I thought we pulled the sheet up over him. Don't do that. I don't have pathology up and running. All right, so as always, we're going to need our nurses station, our on-call room. Should I do an HDU for neurology? Is that a thing that comes up very often? Maybe. Well, you know what? The game will be more than happy to tell me if I do. So I'm thinking the ward. I got to do the nurses station and the on-call station first, otherwise it's completely useless. The nurses station and on-call station, that I can bang out. Those are fairly straightforward to put together. I might just do one of my sort of larger mega stations and put both of those rooms together. You know what? I'm actually just going to start planning that out now. Yeah, let's start planning that out. So let's do, maybe it's all the way down at the end here. Does that make sense? Let me leave room for a corridor. So 1, 2, 3 for the corridor. And then I'm going to make this in here sort of a larger on-call room and nurses station all in one fell swoop. All right, let's get some on-call-y stuff here because that's the easy room to put together. So what if there was a desk here and a desk, say, here? And then a couple of office chairs. Somebody can have the gaming chair, and somebody can have a regular chair. Hopefully that won't interfere with anything. I'm going to give you guys a cabinet. Actually, I'm going to give you several cabinets. Don't know why. Just like the little divider thing that we're doing there. You're going to need a printer, thank you. And you can have the old school printer that probably goes ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk every time you fire it up. PC for you. PC for you. Okay, 2 workstations right there. Let's pretty it up a little bit, maybe a plant or something. Show me plants. I know you don't have many, but show me plants anyway. You could have, cactus, no. Have this potted plant in the corner like this. Yeah, that works. Okay, and you know what I'm going to do for you guys? You are going to get a fake rug, all right, in your little area here. So how about a nice little blue rug like that, and that can kind of define the on-call area. Okay, back to work. Now, the nurses' station, you guys need a lot more stuff in here. So I'm going to put a table there, and then a table. I say table, I really do mean desk, but I'm just not saying that. And then an office chair, and then you guys need PC. Actually, spin this around. I can't see anything that I'm doing here. It's most distressing. Spin it. There we go. All right, so a PC there, and let's give you another one. Yeah, that one could go right there. Okay, and I'm gonna pretty your place up a little bit. You just hold tight. You're gonna have the danger cactus right there. And back to things. All right, so you need at least one stretcher. Let's put one there. And then could I get maybe a wheelchair in there too? I like the wheelchairs. I just think they're fun. Could we get this to go here without interfering with pathing? Nobody's coming up yellow, so that's probably okay. You need the mobile equipment cabinet. I don't know if you actually specifically need this. See, this is why I did this in a little L shape here. So this is all the nurses' station, even though it's kind of in the same room as the doctor's on-call room, but now I can fit some of the fidgetier things down there. In fact, I can get another stretcher in there. How about we put a stretcher right, say, like that, and then I'll put the door over here. Don't you need like a meal cart or so? Yeah, there we go, the meal tray. That could live right here. Actually, put that over here with this thing, because it just seems to make more sense over here. And I'll give you a couple of equipment cabinets, even though you got the mobile one. You can have a couple of different ones. So have that, and then have this slightly different one like that. Where's your scrubs tray thing? I like those. You're going to have scrubs to dress up in. And I'll give you a little hamper so you can put your scrubs away when they're all manky and disgusting. What else would you like? Would you like a coffee table? I think the coffee table is fun. We're going to have a coffee table. And then we're going to put something on the coffee table, like a mug? A mug, even better. Okay, that should take care of your stuff. I'll give you some kind of flooring. I'm thinking just a regular old wooden floor like this, and then that'll kind of make sense with the fake rug. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the wood flooring like that, and like that. Okay, now all you need is a door, so you can actually get in here. How about a door with window? It is always a favorite around the Awesome Healthy Clinic. Yeah, do a door with window. All right, so the night shift is coming in. Day shift just ended. How did we do? 76 on the day shift. We can probably get to 80. I think we can get to 80, no problem. If we can do 4 people between now and midnight, I think that's entirely realistic. That should be no problem. Oh yeah, I like my little room there. It's a little everything up against the wall. But I'm probably going to begin to learn to cope with that as time goes by. And I gotta say, we're looking pretty good at emergency for prestige here. No dead patients, and the staff are broadly satisfied. We might be able to get both of these done today. 90% prestige. I just need nobody to die between now and midnight. After midnight, it's a free-for-all, guys. You can just keel over as much as you want. And I think we're at 79 right now, and it's only 9:30. We can totally... There it is, right there. Right there, 50K, right there, that's great. Now we're up to 90, that's going to start to get harder. Although we're already up to 82, Dave. Are there 8 people we can deal with between now and midnight? I'm holding off on putting any of the other hospitalization things in for neurology until people start whining about it more. That's going to be my goal, because it is a lot of investment in wages. It's so much money in wages to do that. I don't think we're going to make it. 84... at 11 o'clock. No, we're not treating 6 people in an hour. Well, we just flat out need a few more people to come in. Let me look at those insurance companies again. Yeah, Cheapo Cares. What? What, Rachel? Traumatology, you don't have transportation. Okay, I'll be over there in a sec. I tell you what, put yourself over here, and I'm going to come back to you in a sec. I'm going to put you up there, Rachel, so I don't forget about you, because I do that a lot. So Cheapo Cares only sending us 15 plus 3 ambulance patients, obviously. This is a delicate balance here. I want to do their things, but they're not sending me enough people to do their things. Well, you are. You're the 90% prestige, but these guys up here, uninsured. Really? We're just going to get one intern? Woot. And then when I'm done with this, I might re-examine Quick Snap. Because 5 ambulances, we can definitely do that, and they will get us 120%. So my immediate goals are I want to knock out this 90% prestige for cheapo care, and then dump them again. I'll take your $100,000 and then dump you. Quick Snap is only going to send us 10 people, so we might struggle to get this 90 patients in the near future, but we can work on that as these people start sending us more and more people. Liver TY sends us 26 and then 2 ambulance, as does uninsured. So that's what's 52... I don't know if the 5 ambulance 26, I don't know if that's combined. So are we getting 31 patients or are we getting 26 of whom 5 of them are ambulance patients? I'm really overthinking that right now. I should probably not overthink that. It just makes my brain cry. So I could go back to Liver TY because they send us a bunch of people and they give us 120%. All right, Rachel, I'm gonna think about things and I'll come over to you. What is your problem here, Rachel? You are in traumatology and there's nobody to deal with your nonsense. Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, there is only the one night nurse in traumatology. That's a little fussy. I'm sure we probably need another one. Okay, Rachel, this is all about you. What is your problem, actually? Severe thermal burn, that's $1,000. $1,000, you know what? $1,000 is $1,000. So let's get somebody dirt cheap. Who's dirt cheap around here? $98 on Barbara. $98, not even cracking $100 on Barbara. You're my favorite. You just move people around, Barbara. That is it. You're already getting a stretcher or wheelchair for Rachel. Excellent. Oh, Rachel, what? You're exhausted and you're throbbing about it. Well, get her an IV stage 4 drug thing. Anyway, did you make it to bed? Have we gotten you okay? Too many things with you, Rachel. Too many things. All right, I know you're collapsing. Yeah, we got you. We got you, kid. You're fine. Code her. Give her Morse code or something. All right, there's my 90 prestige right there. 90 prestige right there, and that's $100,000. 20% less patients. That's fine. Hang on. Go to stop everything. Go to insurance companies, because now that you're done, I don't want you anymore. Let's go back to, I think Quick Snap would be my goal, because they give us money. Not quite as much money as they did yesterday. Obviously, we lost a little bit of prestige there. Okay, that's okay. We'll cope with that. Yeah, we're kind of running out of things to do here. This Overcure one is killing me. Absolutely killing me. I'll turn it back on at some point and hope for the best. But yeah, let's get out of cheapo care and into... out of that. And then... Figure it out, Dave. Maybe I have to... okay. I probably have to purchase the 5 ambulances, because that's in red, Dave. That usually means you need to do this before you can do the thing. Okay, that's fine. Put back on Liver TY. Put back on... maybe cheapo care. Overcure. You know what? I'll pop it back on. Maybe we'll get the 3 patients after... or 3 collapses per patient. Whatever it is. Rachel, how many times have you collapsed recently? You need to go to the ICU, and apparently we have no ICU beds. Is there anyone we could kick out of ICU who maybe isn't intensively needing to be cared for? Actually, wait, where did Rachel go again? Hang on, Rachel. You have a burn, right? Can't we send you to traumatology? No, you gotta go to the ICU first. Okay, because we've got, like, totally open beds in traumatology for burny folk. I guess you need to go to the ICU before we can do that. We probably have to get you stabilized. Yeah, the ICU is a little bit... oh my god, what happened to you? Hold on. What? What happened to you? I can't even... it's Joe! Joe with the severe thermal burn. I guess it was more severe than we thought. What's desquamation? Also known as, peeling skin, Well, that's why you look like Imhotep right now. Holy moly, Joe. You are not looking good, man. Don't leave the ICU. Don't leave the hospital, ever. How are you? Can you go away? You have a lung contusion. I don't know why you're here. You got punched in the chest. Suck it up, Cupcake. Yeah, Rachel's out. I couldn't even figure it out that quickly. I mean, honestly, even if I slapped up another ICU really quickly, she would have been out the door. Okay, you know what? That's fine. The guy is coming to take you to somewhere that has a much better hospital than I... Joe, oh, my man. Wow, man. You are completely head to toe bandaged. How do you know his skin is red? He's completely bandaged. How do you know it's dark? This is... What, Richard? Wow, Richard, man, come on, dude. Abdominal shattered wound. Go to surgery, dude. Thoracic trauma surgery. And you're done. You're out the door. I can't cope with all of your problems. I'm very busy around here. Okay, Richard needs to go to the ICU as well, and we don't have any beds, do we? Do I need to just put up another ICU ward up here before I do anything else? That might be the way to go. Well, that kind of makes sense. I'm getting all these more of these ambulance patients recently. So get me to prefabs and ICU. I think before I do hospitalization for neurology, I really just need another ICU. All right, the 8x6, that gives me 1 bed. That's so terrible. The ICU, this one will give me, 4, right? No, 3. Okay, 3 on that. I don't suppose that would love to fit right in there, would it? No. Actually, it will. It will. It's just my corridor is going to be a little tight on that side. This is not what I wanted to put up here. I don't have any room for this downstairs, right? I know I don't have any room for this downstairs. It's just silly asking. Although, how's this corner looking over here? Could I slip something in there? Come down here. Talk to me. Is there any way I can make that work? No, not really. No, and nothing could really... Actually, I say nothing... No, it's way too big. Way too big. How about... Ooh, hang on. Where's your door? Well, I can fidget with your door. I can make your door be different. I could slap you right over here. Actually, I can kind of centrally load... Okay, Ricky, whatever your name is, just... chill for a sec. I'm going to try and put something together for you, man. No problem, Richard. No problem at all. Let me just take all my time in the middle of the night and get a huge construction crew over here to do work for you. No, it's totally fine, man. I have no problem with this. Yeah, and there's nothing we love more than laying cement foundations at 1:30 in the morning. This is what we live for, dude. This is all about you. Okay, let's get all of that done. Let's get a wall coming down here. And then, obviously, Richard, I can't do a thing with you until I've sorted my flooring out. So let's get that to go over there. This is going to be a weird little dead space in there. I don't know, maybe, can I put a plant in there? No, I know you're dying, Richard. I'm going to get back to you in a sec. I just want to see if I can get a plant in that corner just to satisfy that. Can we do it? Yeah, there we go. There's a nice little plant in the corner there. Okay, right. That was a lot of money. Now, it's my grand unified wall theory, Richard. We're doing this before we get to move you. Okay, that's all looking pretty good there. Let's get that one to go like that. Oh, little tiny bit in the corner there. Okay, Richard. Now, the entirely brand new ICU. It is now the Richard Johnson Memorial ICU, because you're probably not going to make it over there before you die. No, we got him. Yep, Richard's over there. He's undergoing stabilization in the brand new Richard Johnson Memorial Intensive Care Unit. Nobody else there but you, man. It's all you. Now, please bear in mind, there may be a bit of a long wait, Richard, because these doctors have to run all the way over from the other side of the hospital. But it's where I could squeeze it in, Chief. So just be patient. Oh, God, Frank, what? Frank up in neurology, or no, sorry, intestinal internal medicine, or something. Frank, I don't know, go wherever you're going, man. Throw a code on Frank. Don't even bother calling me later. Let's get back up to neurology there. Let me see what's going on. Yep, okay, all of that is doing. What are you waiting for? Lots of things, actually. You got a lot of eye issues. We've got an eye machine thing now, dude. And we have eye charts in every single doctor's office. All of them have eye charts. One thing I was going to do going down here, yeah, I have to put somebody back on the night shift for janitorial services here, because this is getting a little freaky with the old blood on the floor thing. How about we looked at, I don't know, what's down here? Internal medicine is down here. Do I have any janitors on at night? I don't. think I have a single janitor on at night. Okay, Richard, how are you? You pretty good with things? Who's cheap? You know what? Who's cheap? David Gonzalez. Yeah, sure. You can go clean that blood up, would you, man? Okay, let's review. Where are we at here? I could look at getting 2 more ambulances to get into that other insurance company, Quick Snap, and that will allow me to get into them. But right now, I'm pretty fine with the insurance companies that we've got. We can work on the 90 patients per day. That's going to be a stretch. We would basically have to get everybody under control, and we'd have to complete some other things so people will send us more patients. What I might do next time is more thoroughly examine which insurance companies we're taking or not taking and see if we can kind of get those numbers up in terms of how many people we're getting in every day. We're back to the 3 patients, no, the 1 patient, 3 collapse things, and we're going to see if those accident events will unlock. I can't remember how many ambulances I was supposed to have. It might have been 3, it might have been 5. One way or another, we might have 5 soon anyway. Again, problem with the ambulances, sell them off. If it's costing me too much money, I can get my money right back. The new ICU is actually doing pretty good. We got some people in there. That might have been a little overdue on my end. Maybe we needed the second ICU for ages. And I'm going to keep plugging away at hospitalization for neurology. Thankfully, nobody's whined at me about it today, but honestly, it's only been a game day. Everything that we just did was in under 24 hours in Project Hospital. So things are happening quickly around here. But we'll pick up some more Project Hospital again next time. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for getting the blood off the floor. Thank you. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. I mean, you just have no idea how vitally important a toilet is until you don't have one in space. You know when those alarm company advertisements say somebody's the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds? It's these guys. It's the Powells. They are, in fact, the victim of a robbery every 11 seconds because, me. Gotta give these guys credit for doing jumping jacks in plate mail armor. That is a hardcore workout. Wow. You, like all guards in the entirety of Elix, are a terrible guard. You specifically said, I can't go in here until I complete a quest. But look at me, Xander. I'm going in here without completing a quest.